Tell me about yourself.
My name is Brianna Overton. I'm a recreational therapy major at East Carolina University. I'm very outgoing. I love to be around people, and I have a passion for the major that I'm in and think it's going to be very beneficial to a lot of people that I will volunteer and work with in the future.
Okay. What interests you about this recreational therapy internship? Like, what do you know about our agency?
Well, since looking on your website and looking into your agency, I have found that you have both long-term care and rehabilitation for about half of your patients. And I think that really interests me. I do have a passion for working with geriatrics and memory cottage and long-term care, but I would really love more hands-on experience with the rehabilitation part. So I'm very excited to get the opportunity for that.
Okay. Describe your worst boss or coworker in the past and why.
I worked at the YMCA for 5 years, and I had a coworker one time during summer camps when we would have 26 kids. She would leave me for hours alone with the kids to take them to the bathroom, to clean up for breakfast, get them to lunch, swimming, and then she would come back hours later just smelling like smoke from where she had taken a cigarette break. And it was just it became an unhealthy environment because the kids started to pick up on it.
Tell me about your experience with past practicums.
I have volunteered at many places in Greenville, including Rocking Horse Ranch, Cypress Glen, Nursing Home, Retirement Village, and adaptive PE classes at the Pitt County schools. I have loved all of them. My favorite so far has been working in the nursing home and the memory cottage, as they're one of my favorite populations to work with just because they're spunky and they're fun.
What experience do you have with facilitating recreation therapy interventions?
Through my major, I've taken several classes that have required me to write protocols and facilitate interventions in class to other students as well as to the whole class. So I have that experience. I've also assisted many recreational therapists facilitate interventions in their departments for activities and crafts and in nursing homes.
Identify 3 of your strengths.
I'm a very outgoing person, so I can talk to anyone. I don't know a stranger. I am very organized. I like to keep everything in a calendar and make sure that I have it done by the due date or weeks before the due date. And I'm also very adaptable. So I have a schedule, but it can change at any minute, knowing that a patient might need something or a coworker might be out, depending on the situation.
All right. Tell me about a time when you had to take initiative.
There are many times that I can think of that I've had to take initiative. One of the most outstanding ones was this past summer. I worked at a camp in Massachusetts teaching gymnastics, and we had a gymnastics meet, and my director hadn't gotten the girls ready, didn't get any of their routines. So then I had to take initiative and find the girls that we needed, make sure they had music, make sure they had their routines, and then organize how we were going to get there and how we were going to get them from their counselors to the meet.
Describe your work ethic.
I think personally I have a very strong work ethic. I believe I'm the only one my age that actually enjoys working, so I make sure that I'm always there on time. I make sure that I complete all my tasks to the best of my ability. I make sure that if anyone needs anything, that I'm adaptable and I'm there for them. And I think I get all of my work done and completed, and I don't procrastinate.
Okay. What motivates you?
I think there's a lot that motivate me. I think mostly that what motivates me would be my parents, because they're just always pushing me to be a better person and to go out and engage more in the community and just find more things that I can use for my major, as meetings. And my mom always helps me find nursing homes that I can volunteer in, and she's always sending opportunities you should do this and that, and it's just really great. And I think a lot of self-motivation. It's just I know where I want to go in life, and since I found recreational therapy, and I feel that's my passion now, that it's just self-motivating to just go ahead and jump fully on it and get into it.
What qualities do you look for in a supervisor?
I think qualities in a supervisor would be, the main one would be communication. I feel if I can't communicate with my supervisor, that the relationship might be tainted or that I might not get the full learning experience. So I would really look for good communication skills, as well as organizational skills. I don't usually fly by the seat of my pants, so I would want them to have like a schedule and like be organized so that I also know like what I'm coming into.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.